Welcome back, everyone, to the fourth session of my Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We're going to pick up exactly from where we left off. The hag is unable to finish her sentence. As she takes her last breath before dying, the three of you stand there in the burning cottage, tense silence in the air.
Problem solved. Bezrima marches over to the hag's corpse, blade already in hand, cutting off her head.
Roll a sleight of hand or a medicine check.
That's a 6 for sleight of hand.
It takes a good minute of carving and hacking your blade through the hag's neck, but eventually you hold her head, black blood cascading from it like a waterfall.
Bezrima, the hag, was giving us information.
She could have been reading you her poetry for all I care. Let's get out of here before we're nothing but ash.
Is there enough time for us to look around the place before it burns to the ground?
Roll an investigation check with advantage.
With advantage, that's 19.
In one area of the cottage, Torin, you uncover a Morningstar weapon, magical runes carved onto it. You feel a surge of power as you clasp your hand on the hilt. There are a stash of potions you all grab before getting out of the cottage, watching the place crumble and crash to the ground.
It's a beautiful sight, isn't it?
DM, could I please summon a giant bat and use it to blow out the fires? Having it flap its wings repeatedly, using the wind to put out the fire. I'll use the rest of my spell reserves to cast Ice Knife at the burning wreckage too.
You do so. Summoning a giant bat beast companion and get him to extinguish and quell the flames, you firing ice spells at the flames as well. Within a few minutes, the fires are put out.
Media pets her giant bat and raven companions, thanking them both for doing such good jobs.
It is quite a sight. But Bezrima, there's something alarming we've been told. The werewolves are playing us.
We've been had? And the hag told you this? You both believed her?
We pressed and incited her. She was very adamant in her convictions.
You guys had her back into a corner. She'll say anything you want to hear. Don't get me wrong, I don't trust any lycanthrope, but hags are just as deceitful. As long as those mangy strays give us your friend back, then I won't have to burn them all. Then we can be on our way.
Well, luckily we didn't take much damage back there, but I think Media's spell reserves are empty.
We can rest later. Let's get this job done, and then we'll get our riches.
So you're all making your way back to the werewolf clan?
Yes, DM.
I'll need another survival or perception check, please.
Can I use my giant bat and raven to do the perception check with advantage?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Plus guidance, 17.
Very good. With that outcome, you all find a way back within 20 minutes. Media, your summoned animal companions also help you lead your way back. Upon your return, the alpha of the pack brings you into his territory, the other werewolves eyeing each of you. Media, do you dismiss your giant bat upon the alpha's request?
If it's just the giant bat he's asking me to dismiss, then yes.
Appreciate it. I see you have a gift for me. Come into my tent, we'll talk more there.
And you expect us to just do so willingly, blindly?
You will. Else you'll be eviscerated.
Such a gentleman, aren't you? Lead the way.
I'm no gentleman here, I'm your better.
You all get led into the biggest tent in the camp. Beside the entrance are two wooden stakes, dried human heads on each one. Inside is an interior fit for a king.
Put the hag's head on the table.
Another trophy to mount above your fireplace.
The alpha ignores her before they all sit down after the lady sets the hag head on the table.
The job's done. We did what you asked. So why are we sitting here? Release Joni.
The human meat sack. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. She'll be released in a minute.
So why are we here?
I just thought it would be best to let you all know who you're truly rescuing. Joni is one of us, you see, or rather she was. Ridding herself of her heritage, her gift, few things can be forgiven amongst werewolves. This is one of them.
So you're saying she was a werewolf, but she managed to cure herself, just so we're on the same page here?
Cure herself? No, she stripped herself of her heritage.
So let us take her off your hands.
And even if she's not one of you anymore, this is still an awful way to treat her.
Stripping oneself of their werewolf heritage is the equivalent of heresy amongst our kind, an action that must be punished by death if necessary.
And how did Joni strip herself of her lineage?
And went running into the arms of a cleric who claimed she could be cured. Absolutely disgraceful. This is who we are. This isn't a God's damned curse.
Bezrima is chuckling, shaking her head.
Have you something you wish to say, Drow?
Only that you werewolves never let things go. Even when your own people cut and run, you never know when to just accept it.
There are rules that come with being a werewolf, but some rules you presume that we follow, we don't. Letting a vampire in amongst our clan. He nods right at her.
Away with the hells.
Bezrima shrugs, smiling. Not a full vampire, or even a spawn. It's through my lineage that I gain my vampiric abilities.
That's still a vampire.
With that, maybe reserve your judgments on our rules for someone who'll actually want to listen, vampire.
I was making a point. Can we please wrap this up? We've got places to be.
Two of the Alpha's pack members bring Joni in, her hands chained up. Her entire face is coated in thick blood, her eyes swollen, nose broken, her body dirty.
Joni, Media rushes over to her.
How cute.
Media gently holds Joni's head, attempting to cast a healing spell, her palms flickering with turquoise light that flickers and fades. She remembers her spell reserves are empty. Someone heal her up.
You speak as if she's on death's door. She's not there yet.
She's still hurt. Someone please do something.
For Mistress' sake. Fine, move.
Geez, grouchy much.
Considering that we should have left by now and we've got a long journey ahead of us. Bezrima sets a hand on Joni's cheek, casting Cure Wounds, dark purple light pulsing from her hand to Joni's body, healing her. She then casts Prestidigitation, clearing the blood from her face.
Tilda, please come back and join us at the table.
Joni's now healed eyes slowly open, her look full of disorientation and confusion. What in the hells?
Easy now, you're all right. It's okay.
You're very welcome.
Consider yourself beyond lucky, Joni. In fact, you're getting off extremely lightly compared to the plans I had for you. Although I will give you a chance to redeem yourself, you did this to yourself after all. Submit and offer your arms so that you may have your heritage restored. Then you may have a slight chance of walking amongst us undisturbed, back in the graces of your family.
Joni looks at Maynard, dead in the eye. I had a family. A soon-to-be husband and 2 children. You made me into one of you and I killed them all. The only family I ever loved and had died by my hand, due to a curse you inflicted onto me. I will never become one of you again.
That's a damn shame for you. All of you leave, and do not return.
You all leave the camp and back to the edge of the forest where Guide is waiting. Then please return to the table also.
Mistress! You're all right. Thank the gods for that. Jeeb sprints and jumps into her arms, meowing and purring in her embrace.
Joni holds Gib close, eyes closed and watering. Oh, Gib, it's so good to see you. I thought you'd gotten killed.
Thankfully not, mistress.
I should also quickly say to clarify that Media, we will say that you have Speak with Animals still active, so you can understand what they're both saying to each other.
Jib was very brave. He tracked your scent and let us hear.
I'm usually indifferent towards cats, but this one was resourceful.
As expected, Bezrima is keeping her distance from the cat.
I cannot thank you all enough for what you did for me, a stranger.
Joni, it's me. The lady from last night, servant of nature.
Ah, yes, forgive me. I'm still regaining my bearings. My glasses got knocked off during the scuffle when I got taken from my Vardo. And my head is pounding like nothing I've ever felt before.
Then let's get you back.
All of you return back to the edge of town and into Joni's Vardo after she gets changed into something more comfortable and not shredded.
Joni makes everyone some hot tea before sitting down, adjusting her glasses, Gib on her lap.
How are you handling things, Joni? That whole camp was unsettling.
And to think I used to live alongside them, with them even, my former brothers and sisters. To think I even considered them those things. I couldn't believe it.
I know how you feel in that regard, believe me.
And I suppose I do too, to a lesser extent.
Joni nods solemnly, taking a melancholic sip of her tea. I am in your debt. I owe you my life. There's not much I can bestow upon you in gratitude that's worth that much.
Think nothing of it. Thank you for the tea, but we really must get going in a moment. Bezrima says that after muffling a sneeze...
Spirits bless you, undead one. Whilst I did say that there's not a reward I can give you that's equal in value to my life, I can give you my most valuable possession, excluding my Vardo, obviously.
Jib looks up at Joni instantly, ears perked. Not me, mistress! Please, not me!
Compose yourself, my friend. I was not referring to you, and I will never give you away ever.
That is a blessed relief. Thank you so much, mistress.
You need not thank me, my dear friend, but the sentiment and gratitude is appreciated nonetheless.
Interesting. And what possession might that be?
Gib, please, retrieve my bag.
Of course, mistress. He jumps down delicately from her lap and wanders off into a hidden corner of the room, disappearing after a second.
Bezrima muffles another sneeze, getting increasingly tired of the cat.
Where did the cat go anyway?
Bless you, dear one. Joni hands Bezrim a handkerchief before addressing Torin. Jib has gone to collect my special bag. The bag and its contents are yours to keep.
Any chance he could stay there after?
Bezrima, rein it in.
A minute or two later, Gib returns with the bag in question. A bag of holding. He sets it on Media's lap after jumping up onto it.
For you, kind lady.
Media coos and pats Guy behind the ears, smiling sweetly as he nuzzles her. Thank you. Don't forget my companions, though.
Oh yes, the beastly one and the noisy one. For you all, open it up, kind lady.
Media opens up the bag, reaching her hand in.
You can pretty much fit your entire arm inside, as the bag feels cold and extremely spacious inside, as if your hand is in space itself. You feel the cold touch of a few items that you pull out one by one. There are a collection of greater healing potions, 4 total, 60 platinum pieces, studded leather armor with enchantment runes embedded on it, 2 spell scrolls, and a cloak of protection.
Holy fucking gods, look at all this.
Please try to refrain from obscenities in here, hobgoblin.
Sorry, miss, I'll try.
Thank you, I appreciate that. If you or your friend wish to have your fortunes or soul read, you need only ask.
Besrima shakes her head, her lower face covered with her handkerchief. We should go now. Take care of yourselves.
Just a moment, undead one. May I have your hand a moment? The spirits swarm in your direction.
It's okay. She doesn't mean you any harm, Besrima.
No, you may not.
I might want to give it a try.
Of course, Torin, please come sit closer.
For the last time, we're on a tight schedule and can't afford to stick around idly.
You look shattered, undead one. You're all free to rest here as much as you like.
I will admit that some meditation would be best right now, and refer to me by my name, Besrima.
Of course, Besrima.
I only need a short rest and I'll be good to go.
I could use a few hours to recuperate too.
Although I intend to do it as far from the cat as possible.
So long rest for us and short rest for Torin.
It seems that way, yes.
Media, Besrima, you're both having a long rest, and Torin, you're taking a short rest?
Definitely a short rest, yeah.
Long rest for us both, as we only need 4 hours to meditate.
Very well. You all take the appropriate rest, meditating and recuperating. 4 hours go by. Besrima, make a constitution check.
That's 18 total.
Despite the cat being somewhat in the vicinity, you still manage to get a very productive and peaceful meditation in without the cat setting off your allergies. Torin, after your short rest, is there anything you wish to discuss with Joni? Whilst the others are still meditating. Sorry for going back a bit there.
Torin will sit with Joni asking what the whole future reading thing is about and the whole process.
I request and beseech the spirits to show me a person's future.
And how do you have contact with spirits? Last I checked, that's not a common gift.
It's quite a long story, Torin.
Then make it short.
I'll say this, all of the women in my family's bloodline possess special psychic abilities. Some have suppressed it, some have lost their lives because of it.
And where do you fall in that spectrum?
I've learnt from my family's mistakes as well as my own.
Well, can we have a look and see what my future holds?
Of course. Let me get a brief reading first. Hold out your hand.
Torin does so.
Joni takes Torin's hand, closing her eyes, tracing her fingers in a circular motion on his open palm. Oh, dear one, I sense blood. Blood being shed. The feeling and taste of it is that of familiarity to you.
Torin, your chest tightens.
Joni opens up her eyes, looking melancholic. That's as much as I can tell without delving further.
You sound reluctant to do so. Why is that?
Because it's your future revealed, and you might not like what you see. I've had many positive outcomes, but most who have premonitions of blood have a daunting future. Usually of an early death.
How cheery. Well, death doesn't frighten me. I've stared at its cold, empty face before. This won't be any different.
Don't be so eager to indulge, dear. Many have said the same, but their final moments were that of sheer terror. Joni takes off her glasses, her eyes teary. I think it's best on second thoughts that we refrain for now.
I understand. And I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's like sticking a bottle of liquor under a drinker's nose. Joni wipes her eyes gently, jib nuzzling her. But what about you? I'm curious as to your history.
There's not much to me, really.
Oh, nonsense. Everyone has a story to tell.
Well, the only thing I have to show from my past is a half-torn note and a rusted silver coin.
A note left from a family member or a loved one?
From some piece of shit, I mean scumbag who's dead now.
Would you mind if I took a look at it?
Maybe another time.
Very well.
Jumping forward a few hours later, everyone's rested up, meditated, and ready to leave. You sort out and split the bag's contents amongst yourselves. From the hag's cottage, there's an elixir of health, potion of climbing, and potion of fire breath. Once that's done, you depart from Joni's Vardo, heading back up north and towards Unicorn Run.
What time is it currently?
Around 4 p.m., the sun will be beginning its descent very soon.
Listen up, you two. We do this my way. By the book. No stupid heroics. Understood?
It would be nice if you could tell us what we were fully getting into. How well do you know the buyer?
I've told you both everything I know. He's definitely suspicious, but the heaps of coin will be worth it.
So you're just going to walk blindly into the meeting place?
We're getting there early so I can set up traps, I can spring in case things escalate.
You all arrive at the base of the Star Mounts. Bezrima begins setting up hunting traps all over the meeting path. Bezrima, I'll need a sleight of hand or survival check to see how well you conceal these hunting traps.
Plus guidance.
I'll help set him up. Got some experience with these sorts of things.
Good teamwork. Roll with advantage.
Dirty 20, plus 3 from guidance.
Nice work, everyone. You set up and hide the traps very well, using the environment to your advantage. That takes about an hour. What next?
Is there anywhere we can hide and wait?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage since the sun is still out and blaring onto you all currently.
Seth, do you mind?
Not at all. I'll roll, since I don't have sunlight sensitivity. Nat 20, plus 1.
There's a small alcove nearby that's very difficult to spot due to the position it's at. You can all coop up and hide in there.
Fantastic. Let's do that.
You all make your way up there and wait for the sun to set. As the sun finishes its descent, the moon starting to rise, you spot a giant wagon riding in, being pulled by 2 beautifully bred horses. 2 figures ride their own, one on each side of the wagon. All the figures are dressed in thick black coats and don black bandanas. They all stick close together. The wagon stops near the end of the trail. A heavily armored figure emerging from the inside. A large man, you presume? Thick leather trench coat, steel mask, 2 platinum crossbows at his side. A gold-plated blade is sheathed on his belt. Some sort of top hat rests on his head.
You both stay here and keep an eye out in case things go bad. Jump in if weapons are used. Beshrama makes her way down gracefully. She clears her throat quietly, approaching slowly. At last we meet.
The figure slowly turns to look at you as the other riders dismount their horses and stand beside him.
Well, stand on ceremony here. At least a cough would be sufficient as a greeting.
The figure stands in an expecting pose, waiting for you to approach.
How far away am I from him right now?
Roughly 50 feet.
I'll get 10 feet closer.
As you get closer, you feel the air chill as the figure presents his gloved hand.
The crystal. Hand it over.
Whoa. I'll present it as soon as I see my damn coin.
Make a persuasion or intimidation check.
That's only a 10 for intimidation.
Last chance. Hand the crystal over.
The other figures have their blades drawn.
Bezrima gets out the crystal. She casts thaumaturgy to amplify the volume of her voice. Now present my money, else I'll break the damn thing.
If you're being honest, roll an intimidation check with advantage. If deceitful, roll a deception check.
Oh, I'm being straight up honest. 17 for intimidation.
The other figure retrieves 2 coin pouches from his wagon at the command of their armored leader. He opens up one of them, revealing the contents. It's stuffed with gold pieces.
The other is brimming with platinum pieces. Hand over the crystal, and you will get all of your money.
The figure says that after emptying half the contents of the first pouch, then tossing the rest of it at your feet.
I'm going to incite him to see if he's telling the truth. That's an 18 total.
This guy is on the fence about whether to give the rest of the money to you. Whether that be now, later, or never, you can't be sure.
Bezrima stares at the crystal before getting closer to the armored man. Toss me my money and I'll toss the crystal.
Make another persuasion or intimidation check.
That's a dirty 20 for intimidation.
The figure contemplates before nodding. But not to you, his men charge at you, Bezrima. Everyone roll initiative.
That's a 10.
Natural 20, plus 3.
Oh my god, natural 20 as well. Plus 1.
The figure's got 19. Medea, you're up first.
Medea does a few rapid gestures with her hands before launching a bolt of radiant light at the figure on the left. The figure swiftly dodges it, Medea cursing in Elvish. She gets out her shield.
Torn doesn't hesitate. He gets as close as he can, crossbow in hand, taking a swift shot. Shit, that's a miss.
The armored figure simply gets back in his wagon, the driver getting the horses to turn around. The bandit on the left throws a serrated dagger your way, Medea. You duck your head, narrowly avoiding getting your neck penetrated by the blade. Torn, the other bandit figure, gets right up to you, scimitar slashing down in your direction. You parried with your own weapon, pushing the blade back. He follows that up with a second attempt. He spots an opening and slashes at your shoulder, blood trickling down your armor.
Riposte. Torn counters with a thrust of the bandit's own shoulder. He gets a damn good hit in. This new Morning Star is doing him well.
That bastard is getting away with my fucking coin! Bezrima draws upon her bloodline, her eyes glowing a dark purple before a multicolored stream of flames erupts from her, careening towards the driver, crashing into him. The driver gets enveloped in a veil of thick flames upon impact. Not done. Bezrama has already launched another round of fire, blasting the driver again, the horses spooked. Stop the fucking wagon or I'll incinerate all of you!
Media summons a giant bat, commanding him to swoop down and attack the driver. The driver ducks his head as the bat attempts to bite him. She makes her own way down to the battle, running as fast as she can.
Torin goes for another attack with his Morningstar, clubs the prick in the torso, roaring as the pull of battle floods through him.
Torin, the bandit says a few archaic words before his blade ignites, pure red flames dancing along the metal. He growls before lunging, getting a fiercely painful hit on you, the wound remaining open despite the flames. Media, the bandit focused on you, also does the same as his ally, his own blade coated in dark red flames. Flourishing his weapon, he goes in for a blade strike. You practically dive to the side during both strikes, avoiding the deadly burning metal. Bezrima, the driver, gets the horses going and bolts, the wagon propelling forwards with blinding speed. It's roughly 60 feet away now.
She sprints after it, dashing and getting Ride beside it, eyes still glowing purple. She spots the opportunity and leaps onto the wagon.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
That's 14 total.
Your supernatural blood coursing through you, you leap and grip onto the side of the wagon like a spider.
Bezrima. She really just ran after the wagon. Media refocuses, gesturing for her giant bat to flank Torin's opposition. With that, she creates and launches an ice stalagmite at the bandit. Natural 20. The icicle knocks the guy back, nearly sending him sprawling away.
Torin is too immersed in the battle, drawing vitality and healing up significantly. The giant bat adjacent to his enemy, Torin smirks before thrusting his weapon at the bandit prick. He brings the scum to his knees, straight up finishing it by thwacking the guy's head clean off his body. He then repositions, getting himself within the remaining bandit's flanks.
The remaining bandit looks up at the full moon rising, closing his eyes before unleashing a devastatingly intimidating scream. His size increases, fur rising from every inch of his skin, eyes glowing yellow, soon fully transformed as he howls up at the moon.
Holy shit.
No fucking way.
The now transformed bandit slashes at you, Media, with its gleaming claws. You manage to block the claw attack with your shield. Natural 1 for the second attack. Bezrima, the wagon's speed only increases as you maneuver your way on the wagon. Bezrima, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay then. That's 12 total.
Bezrima, from the wagon door window, a twisting spectrum of colors weaves through the air and into your eyes. You become incapacitated as the wagon grinds to a halt, the armored figure gently picking you up and setting you down about 10 feet away.
That's a good girl. You stay right there.
The man ties your limbs together with rope and gags you before getting back into the wagon, soon long gone.
Media produces a flickering flame in her hand, launching it right at the lycanthrope, scorching its face for a moment. She then commands her giant bat to attack. He scrapes his teeth into and across the werewolf's back, although the damage looks non-existent.
His bloody Morningstar in hand, the runes shining, Torin gets in there. He clubs the beast round the face, bellowing in defiance, drawing upon his reserves and following that up with another strike. He strikes a bit of fear into the beast, his hobgoblin body emanating unquenchable rage.
The werewolf hesitates before slashing at you, Torin. You avoid almost all of the clumsy swipes, only getting grazed by one of them.
Bezrima continues to stand there in a trance, her eyes now glowing with energy from whatever spell that was back there.
Stepping back, Media hurls a stream of radiant light at the werewolf. The beast dodges, eyes ablaze with determination. Her giant bat swoops down again, drawing more beast blood.
Kneel, big boy. Torin pummels his weapon into the werewolf's chest, knocking the wind right out of him. With that, he sweeps his Morningstar out from under the beast's legs by surprise, toppling him over before relentlessly swinging his weapon into the prick's head until it's fully caved in.
That concludes initiative.
By the gods, that was quite a fight. Now to track down Bezrima. DM, I'm going to send my giant bat in the direction the wagon went and command him to look for Bezrima.
Roll a perception check using the giant bat's stats.
Plus guidance. 17 total.
It doesn't take long before your bat companion finds Bezrima. By this point, Bezrima, the spell is worn off. You see a giant bat creature look down on you from the skies, making a noise before motioning in the direction it came before it takes off in said direction.
Bezrima tugs and tears at her bindings, immobile and unable to make a sound.
Make a strength or dexterity check.
That's 14 total.
Despite your best efforts, you're unable to loosen or tear at your bindings. After a short while, Media and Torin find you, thanks to the giant bat that is still soaring the skies.
What in the sweet hells?
Torn rips the rope bindings off Bezrama. He rolled a strength check and got 19.
Getting the damn gag out of her mouth, Bezrama rubs her aching wrists. About damn time. Thanks.
What in the hell's happened to you?
I'll explain when we get out of here. Bezrama starts to sweat a little, looking fatigued.
Everything all right?
Sure. All sunshine and rainbows over here.
Whatever you say. Let's get going and recoup our losses.
I can't believe they have my fucking coin! That wretched bastard will pay, even if it means I have to wade through oceans of blood.
Well, how much coin was in that pouch by your feet?
A fraction of what I am owed.
But you still have the crystal, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
You check your pockets, pouches, and pack, but the crystal is not on your person.
That fucking bastard! Shit!
I'll check how much gold is in the coin purse.
250 gold.
Like I said, a crumb compared to what I was promised. Bezrama rubs her palms together, looking sweaty still. Let's get the hells away from here.
All right, everyone will conclude the session here. Thank you all so much for playing and participating. Take care of yourselves. Be kind and see you next time.